What's up? What's up? What's up, my YouTube family? We are back with another video. My name is Crystal Dynetra, and thank you for joining Truth TV Podcast. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime a video drops. This channel, like I always say, is predicated upon DV and narcissistic abuse recovery. I am in full recovery from both, and I'm definitely an advocate for both. I invite you guys to take this journey with me. If you don't see me for a while, that is because life is lifing, honey. And I have been trying to become more consistent with content. Sometimes I do get discouraged because the lack of views and the lack of subscriptions, but I know all things take time. And I don't really want to press myself because I feel like I give out good content and stuff that people really want to get into, but I know these subjects can be difficult, honey. So just bear with me as I am getting the content out to you guys. But if you guys can hit the like button when you come in the video or out the video, I would greatly appreciate it. I talked about this a little bit on the channel before. We're just going to get straight in. This video is about when narcs use triangulation. And I dropped a video about Latasha Scott and Tamika Scott in regards to their whole family dynamic and how it relates to me and my family. We're going to get into what triangulation is, but pretty much their situation is like a big, I would say is the biggest example that I can show of triangulation and how it works. So what is triangulation with a narcissist? The T in our name, it stands for teaching, empowering, and awareness. I had a brain fart, y'all. I'm sorry. I haven't been on here in so long. So I always like to start off with definitions just so people can know what we're talking about. Triangulation with the narcissist is when a toxic or manipulative person, often a person with strong narcissistic traits, bring a third party into the relationship in order to remain in control. There will be limited or no communication between the two triangulated individuals except through the manipulator. One example of this, and again, I'm going to relate this to the Tamika Scott and Latasha Scott and their mother, is when parents can triangulate using one child as the good child or the favorite child, while the other one serves as a scapegoat for their wrongdoing, or you use them to blame. Basically, why narcissistic and toxic people use this is to basically maintain control within the relationship. Narcissistic people, their main goal is to control everything. They're control freaks. They have to control how people do something, how they view this and how they view that. That's just typically how they work. It says any person, place, or thing which a person uses to devalue you and invite uncertainty, jealousy, confusion, insecurity, and or doubt. And again, narcissistic and toxic people love to be the author of confusion. They're often jealous of people's accomplishments. They're jealous of just, not being a good person. They have a lot of insecurities. That's the one thing that I found about narcissists. They are very insecure within themselves. So they always tend to project out. And it makes the other person kind of doubt what they're doing. I know for me, because I have been projected upon so much, there are a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of goals that I'm trying to get done, but I still have this uncertainty or doubt because of the things that I've been through. Triangulators lack self-esteem, self-worth, so they might exploit others to get what they want. And that's what narcissistic people do. They always use the quid pro quo initiative when they're dealing with people and dealing with things, whether it's in business, personal relationships, financial. This is what they do. Some signs of triangulation are always, they always try to make that third party side with them. They always want to seem like the better person. They don't ever want anything to be wrong with them, or if it is wrong with them, they don't want people to find out. They indirectly compare you to other people. They gossip, they spread rumors about you, and they always try to have people turn against you. It's kind of like that smear campaign, and I've talked about that on the channel a lot. So how to respond to triangulation. You have to first spot the signs, find out what they are. If a person is always inserting another person in just to get their side, 9 times out of 10, they're using that method. You always want to stay calm in the moment. Don't give them that reactive abuse. I talk about that a lot on the channel. Just don't give people that one up. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow people to make you upset and get you out your square. Address them directly in the conversation. Don't beat around the bush. Don't say this, that, and the other. Be direct about what you have to say. Set strong boundaries. I talk about that all the time, because if people are only going to learn how to treat you because you're telling them. So you have to tell people how to treat you. If that doesn't work, you have to sometimes change the subject, redirect them. You have to build a strong support or network to be around. And then the most important thing is to work on healing yourself. Like I told you guys, I repeat it all the time. This healing journey is not easy. And making the decision to heal myself and to walk away from toxic friends, toxic family members was not the easiest thing to do. But I wanted better for myself. I wanted to heal. I didn't want to be this angry person walking around anymore. I didn't want to be known as the bitch because of the things that I went through. And I don't want to blame people for the things that I went through, especially for people that had nothing to do with it. So I think that it was important for me to work on my own healing, and everybody has to do their own self-work. You can't save everybody. And I've said this before on the channel. We would love to save certain people, but child, I'm just here to let y'all know everybody don't want to be saved. They say they do, they act like they do, but when it really comes down to it, they don't want to be saved. They would rather be in the chaos. Because if somebody told me years ago that I could get out of the situations that I was in because I was told that I should stay, by family members, by the person themselves, I would have left a long time ago, because staying in a toxic situation or a toxic relationship is only going to bring harm to you later on in life. You may be going through the things right then and there, but as you get older, that stuff really takes a toll on your mental. So if I knew the things that I know now, honey, I would have made a lot of decisions differently. But going back to Tamika and Latasha Scott, I think their mother is really the author of all this confusion. For her to sit up there and tell her daughter, Tamika, that she was jealous of Latasha on camera, that proves a lot to me. That tells me that that's been going on in their family for a long time. And I truly feel, in my opinion, that Tamika has been scapegoated, because of how they treat her. They outcast her. And it seems like she had more of a relationship with her father than she had with her mother. But I could tell that Tamika loves her mothers. Sometimes, kids just want their parents' approval, in most situations. And when you feel like you don't have that, you tend to cling to the other parent, hoping that you can, still receive that love. So, that's basically it. With my triangulation issue is that I have been trying to meet, my ex-husband's newbie for some years now, and he's been keeping us apart, just probably telling her that I'm crazy and I'm this and I'm that, but that is what narcissistic people do. They don't want the new person to actually see how good of a person that you are, because they've already tainted your reputation. They've already, put it in this person's head that you're a bad person. So why would they want to come out to look like a liar? So that's basically what I have been dealing with for years. And my thing is, if you guys are going to be married, sometime soon, and my children will be in the house full time with both of you guys, I think we need to be adults and sit down and have a conversation. But he doesn't want that. I have tried over the years. I have extended the invitation to birthday parties and certain little functions, but it's always a no on his end. And I'm not going to make you. I'm just going to sit back, keep raising my kids and doing what I'm supposed to do, because at the end of the day, they are my responsibility. Now, if anything happens to my kids, while they're in their care, then we're going to have another issue. So I think it's just best for me to kind of back away. I'm just self-talking myself. Just back away from the situation, work on healing myself. And at some point, I guess that situation will come around, but do not let people manipulate you. Don't let people gaslight you into the feelings of making you seem like your world is distorted, or you don't have it all together. Because 9 times out of 10, these narcs that still be narking, they don't have it all together. They want people to think that they have it all together, but they are some of the most hurtful people. They are hurting inside. They're insecure. They don't have enough strength and oomph to deal with things like other people do. And then they're envious. They're envious of how other people walk in their light. So that's the thing that I have to keep in mind, is that I know I'm a light, and I'm going to continue to walk in my light no matter what happens. It's very hurtful that I'm not talking to certain family members, but I have to do what's best for my mental health. If you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result, that is called true insanity. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you guys. Like I said, I haven't been on here in a minute. I'm going to try my best to get back on here more. If you guys can, again, go ahead and like this video. It does not cost you anything. All you got to do is hit that thumbs up, baby. Just hit that thumbs up, and I would greatly appreciate it. If you are someone that is in a toxic relationship, there's always help available. You can dial that number. The crisis hotline number is 988. From any phone, anytime, 365 days, 24/7. Or you can email me at truth.tvpodcast@gmail.com. And then also you can follow me over there on Instagram at truth_TV podcast. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video for the millionth time. Comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, you guys, I will holla at you later. Peace.